Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're playing with the Moonlight Magic palette once again, creating a plummy purple look. I had a blast creating this look. I think it came out really pretty and just not as crazy as I was anticipating it to be, and like vampy. I think it's actually really nice and kind of a fun way to wear purple eyeshadow, and it's not overwhelming. Yeah, it's kind of wearable, right? I want to, of course, show you some more looks with this wonderful Profusion palette. Don't worry, a green look with this is coming as well, because there are some fabulous greens in here and some more colors. We'll be doing more colorful looks, and I have some more colorful looks in the pipeline ready to go for you guys for this spooky season. Anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, hang out with me a little bit and just play in some makeup. Go ahead and keep on watching. Before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on and let me know again down below. Is there any colors in particular you want to see from this palette? Any type of looks or just colors in general that you want to see looks create around? Drop that in the comments, and without further ado, let's get into this makeup look. It's time for some spooky looks. So today we're playing with Moonlight Magic, and we're gonna do something dark and smoky and a little bit plummy with the palette, because there are some gorgeous plummy tones down here in this region that I need on my eyeballs. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Let's jump in. I've already primed my eyes with the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow primer. It's alright. It's not my holy grail, but it's fine. I'm just trying to use it up. So yeah, and I have a little bit of Lumik lotion on my skin over my skincare, and brows are on. That's all I've done. So I anticipate fallout, so that's why I'm like, you know, let's just do eyes completely first before we do anything else. All right, so I'm gonna start with a shade up at the top actually that is called Peculiar. This one right here. I myself am quite peculiar as a human, so fitting. That's how I would describe myself, really peculiar. I'm going to take a little bit of that, run it through the transition, and I'm going to use the brushes that came with this collection, the Mystic Blend brushes. I'm just loving this little palette so much. And this shade has a pretty bit of like pink in it. Dustiness, like a dusty brownie rose. It's a really pretty shade. So I'm just gonna run that all through here. Don't you start barking, Miss Ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, nice. Now let's go down a little bit lower into the palette, and we're gonna go to this kind of burgundy tone called Hellraiser. Ooh, this burgundy shade right here. And we're going to put that into the crease and the socket line a little more concentrated. I'm going to start by using a smaller blending brush, and then we might go to the bigger one for blending out. I think these colors are going to work well together. So I'm going to take that right into here to get started. Oh, it's a little pinker than I thought. I hate when that happens. It's fine. Let's hope that it's going to be a little more, less pink, a little more red. But that happens with more affordable palettes. Sometimes the reddish shades tend to go a bit more pinky purple. I think it's still actually going to maybe benefit the look a little more and bring a little bit more of the plumminess in. Alright, I'm going to buff out the edges. These shades really do just blend so easily though. I'm going to go to that previous shade, that first one we used, Peculiar. And I'm just going to take that on the edge a bit. Now we go to even deeper shade here. This one is called Riot. Oh my goodness. The font is not the easiest to read because it's kind of like that gothic spooky font. It's very small and I don't have the best vision in the world. So yeah, it's this one right here. It's kind of a cool tone, almost almost aubergine looking brown. It's a little bit, there's an eggplant in there. Take that on the little small brush. We're gonna use that to deepen up this outer corner. Maybe bring it into the crease a little. We shall see where things go. Okay, and we're gonna buff, 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 and buff some more. Cool, cool, cool. All right, bring in some of that Shade Riot, like right tight into the socket. It's a combination of it and Hellraiser is what I was going for. And then we'll take some of Hellraiser and I'm gonna buff that out with it. Do a little blending. Wow, I can't believe how easy these blend. I mean, really. I'm gonna go to the speckledy shade at the bottom of the palette, which is definitely a dupe of a shade from Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge. This is called Moody, I think is what that says. It's this one down here at the bottom, and it's like a bit of a black based. Ooh, oh, I smacked myself in the face with it. Oh no. Oopsie. It's a black based kind of dark eggplant. So take it the same brush, and we're gonna pick some of that up and right here with that. Pretty. Do you like that color? It's not super duper shimmery, but it's still metallic, but it's a little bit more on the satin side. Where some of the metallics in here are very like glittery, flaky. Like there's a variety of formulas. This is a bit more of that smooth, kind of into a satin place type of shade. Almost like it has a bit of a duochrome in it. Pretty cool. Now, on the majority of the lid, I'm gonna go into the shade that is called Majesty, which is this gorgeous kind of duochromatic, or is a duochromatic shade right here. And it looks like vibrant purple at some angles, and then it's like a green gold at other angles. I don't know if I can capture the shift. It has like a golden, almost green flip within it. It is very, very pretty, very plummy. That's gonna go onto the lid. Oh yeah. That is gorgeous. I think it's looking like kind of more purple in the camera. I'm not sure. You can kind of catch the flip within this, but it is very, very pretty. Big fan of that color. And it has that creaminess to it. I thought of what these remind me of. Nomad's eyeshadows. Like in the Ghost Town palette. That's what these feel like. Nomad's new like Speakeasy palette is so pretty. Don't love the alcohol theme, but I like the Art Deco vibe, and I like the colors. But hey, it's better than something being cannabis themed again. Real burnout on that. No shades like you, baby. Partex. I'm over it. I think it's played out. I like the kind of the Art Deco vibe though of the palette. That's really pretty to me. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, that's pretty. That is a pretty dark plummy purple look. I forgot how much I love these kind of colors until I did that look the other day with Empowerment and that Laura Geller pencil, and I was like, oh, I forgot just how much I enjoy purple eyeshadow. Alright, I'm taking some more of that speckledy one. Moody, I think. Just make sure that is adding our depth in the outer corner. Yeah, I think that's what that says. It could say Rowdy. I don't know. Pretty sure it says Moody. I'm gonna blend these edges just a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the black eyeshadow in here, Nightmare. Let's clean up the fallout. Which isn't too bad, actually. It's more just from me being messy, not so much the palette. I'm just a messy girl. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this fallout. Put on some foundation and concealer, powder, bronzer, and we'll be back for the finishing touches that pull the look together. And of course, the lower lash line. And we're back. Okay, so for foundation, we have the Smashbox Always On Skin Adapting Foundation. Concealer is L'Oreal True Match Concealer. Powder is the Lottie London Brightening Powder in pink. And bronzer is the Hourglass. I can't remember the name. Luminous Bronze Light. And I've put a little bit of diffused light under the eyes and a bit of dim light around the face. And that brings you up to speed. So, lower lash line time. I'm going to take my little angled brush and I'm going to go straight to Riot. Riot. And I'm going to run this right here. Joining it up in the outer corner. Now, I want to take, I'm going to take this little brush again. Small pointed one. And we're gonna go to a little bit of Hellraiser and do this. Looking nice. And I'm gonna take our angled brush one more time here. We're gonna go over to Majesty, which is that lid shade. I'm gonna put some right there. Okay, and then we'll take some of that shade called Moody that we pull in this outer bit, that speckledy shade. Just grab some of that right here. I'm gonna put some purple liner in the waterline. I'm gonna use this is one from ColourPop, but any kind of plummy liner will do the job. I'll try to link some dupes down below. Oh, I hope this is not dried out. It might be. I think that's about as good as we're going to get there. And I'm going to have to add this to my declutter. And go into the empties because that is definitely dried out. Kind of brings out that, the brightness of the purple on the lid. This is, I think, Psychedelic Sister from Urban Decay. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. I'm going to touch my brows up really quickly. It's time for some mascara. Blush, I want to use the Wet n Wild Meg Glow blush stick in the shade Dusty Pink. I think that could be really pretty with this. This is like a glowy cool tone pink with like a gold shift in it. It's a really unique shade. I think that's the perfect color with this too. How pretty. I do love this one. This has the prettiest glow in there. Juiciness. I'm going to put just a little bit of the illuminating stick in when the nude strikes over top. Just kind of on the high points. Just like that. And we can put a little bit in the inner corner. Let's take the hair down and it's time for lips. Which I have not thought this far ahead in the look. Don't know what I'm going to put on for lipstick. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to take BFF2 from ColourPop. I've been swatching lips because I can't decide what looks good with this. And we're going to top that with L'Oreal Color Riche La Wood Nonchalant. And over top of that, we're going to take this Wet n Wild lip oil for a little gloss in Cocoa Rose. There we go. Muted lip. I feel like that's what we needed with this eye. All right. Ooh, girl, we got some hair going today. We got Hermione Granger hair. Oh boy, it's about hair washing day. Anyway, here's our look all complete using the Profusion Midnight Magic palette once again. Moonlight Magic palette, rather. It's such a fun palette, you guys. It's so fun. And look, if you can't find this palette or don't want to pick it up, use this as color inspiration. Dig in your palettes. Go dig in your makeup and see if you have some purples like this and try them out and just play and have fun. Because why not? It's just makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. And it's a nice little way to express yourself and just have a good time. Have some meditation time to let your creativity flow. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out. Let me know, of course, your thoughts down below. And don't you worry, a green look is coming. A green look is coming, and I have some more spooky looks-ish, colorful looks coming your way for the rest of the month. Don't you worry. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Stay spooky. Bye now.